but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth.
All right.
And everything that's in it.
Well, good morning, and we are celebrating Movember, an annual month-long event involving the growing of mustaches during the month of November to raise awareness for prostate cancer and other male cancer initiatives. Now, the goal of Movember is to change the face of men's health. And joining us this morning in our mission, Dr. Brian Willard, a urologist from Carolina Urology. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning. Thank you for
Appreciate
having
you
me.
coming in.
You
Absolutely. Prostate cancer, man, that strikes a ton of guys. I know 230,000, but the biggest thing is it can, for the most part, you can recover from it.
You can, yes, if you catch it quick enough.
Right.
And that's the reason why we promote screenings and initiatives to indicate to men that they need to get screened so that that could be the case.
Right. I mean, and that's really the thing is you got to get in, you got to get checked. That's the whole point of Movember, to say go get checked.
Awareness is a big deal. Yes.
Right. And what exactly, real quickly, is prostate cancer? Where in the body?
Well, the prostate is a male reproductive organ located at the base of the bladder, and and its function is to secrete the fluid from a reproductive standpoint. And just like any solid organ in the body, it can be affected by cancer.
Right.
And ultimately it can lead to someone's death if not caught early.
Sure, but if it is, survivability is huge.
It's huge, absolutely.
Keep driving that point home.
Yes.
We've talked about localized prostate cancer, Doc. What exactly is localized prostate cancer?
Well, localized disease is disease where we've worked the patient up, and we've after screening, we've made the diagnosis with a biopsy and determined that the disease is confined to the prostate.
And how's that done? Is that the biopsy or other tests that go on?
Well, the biopsy is done initially just to make the diagnosis, and then once the diagnosis is made, we go through staging studies. For example, bone scan, CT scan, and MRI. If there's no evidence of spread, which prostate cancer can spread, just like breast cancer, colon cancer,
Sure.
lung cancer, and if it's confined to the prostate, as we've determined by those tests, then hopefully we can provide a single therapy to cure them.
Right. And what is that? So if you get localized, you say to me, Mr. Ryan, we've got some news. What is my ride at that? Say it's localized, say I've got it early enough, there it is, it's right down where it needs to be.
Right.
Take me on that journey. What's going to happen to me?
Well, typically we'll sit down in the office, we'll go through the staging studies just to indicate to the patient that they don't have any disease spread anywhere else outside the prostate. Once that occurs, then we talk about treatment options for localized disease, which really boil down to three treatments: surgery, radiation therapy, or cryotherapy of the prostate. And a lot of factors go into determining what's appropriate for each individual based on their age and other health problems. And a lot of most of what I do in terms of treatment nowadays is robotic prostatectomy, which is in the mainstream. About 85% of all prostates taken out in the country now are done with robotic-assisted laparoscopic prostatectomy. For an older man, he may benefit more from radiation therapy or cryotherapy. Cryotherapy is just a freezing technique that we use on the prostate.
All right, we're going to next week. We're going to be here again, I think, next week as well, and we're going to talk a little more about prostate cancer as we celebrate November.
Absolutely.
Celebrate. Say
Yeah.
we're going to celebrate with facial hair, but say, you know what, get checked. And that's not to make light of it, but you say, go get checked, fellas. It only happens to us.
Screening is a really big deal.
That's it.
It takes very little time.
I truly appreciate it,
Thank you.
my friend, Dr. Brian Willard, a urologist from Carolina Urology. Gents, go get checked. You see your friend with facial hair, you know about that. We'll keep you updated and put some links for you as well about prostate cancer and places you can get checked, including Carolina Urology at Midlands Connect.